Hi, welcome to Mindful Meditoga with Kevin. Today I have an intuitive yoga flow that is going to leave you feeling amazing. When you move the body freely with some structure, but also with some flexibility, your body is able to go to places it doesn't normally get to. I hope you enjoy today's practice. So we're going to start today by coming to a standing posture, and we're going to just kind of anchor into the ground, close your eyes, and just rock back and forth from the toes to your heels. And we're just going to get grounded to start here today. So our breathing is going to be a big focus throughout today's practice. In through your nose. Exhale through pursed lips. Like you're blowing out a candle. That's going to be the rhythm of your breath. And you're just going to do it throughout the practice. Now, slow the movement down and come into like a happy middle. Not too far forward, not too far back. Good. Find the rhythm of your breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through pursed lips. Now I want you to rock side to side. We're going to be doing lots of different kinds of movements for the ankles and the knees and the hips. These movements you wouldn't normally see in a regular yoga class. Today we're going to be kind of combining intuitive free yoga with traditional sequences and postures. Again, slow down and find that happy medium. Not too far left, not too far right. Kind of just in the middle. Good. Continue to breathe. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Good. You can open your eyes. One of the nicest ways you can move is a figure 8. Moving your hips just very slowly at first. Just get the figure 8. Get the rhythm of the figure 8. And then once you have the rhythm, close your eyes and just feel your body. You're practicing noble silence here. You're the only person in the room. Some of these intuitive sequences may look a little silly, but they feel amazing. Just moving your hips in this way just feels so free and so good. It loosens everything up so naturally. Good. And now just reverse the direction of that figure 8. And just continue to breathe. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Good. And you're just moving freely at your own pace, finding a rhythm that works for you. Just focus on making that figure 8 movement with your hips. Good. Now, on your next exhale, come to standing. Take a deep awareness breath. Deep inhale through your nose. And on the exhale, pause for a moment of stillness after. Breathe normally. And just notice how you feel. Notice the changes. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, now we're going to move the feet out a little wider, bend those knees. And now you're going to go into that same figure 8. You can close your eyes, but you're going to go a little bit deeper into it this time. So your feet are a little bit wider than hip width apart, and you're bending those knees. And now it's kind of like a rhythmic dance now. Again, it looks and may feel a little awkward, but once you get the use of this, it feels so good. Just continue doing these figure eights and breathing. Inhale through your nose. Nothing loosens up the ankles, the knees, the hips better than this particular movement, going in both directions. Now we're going to stop and go in the opposite direction, whatever direction you were going in, and just feel the rhythm. Breathe. Continue to breathe. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through pursed lips. And just loosen up those hips naturally. Good. On your next exhale, come back to your standing posture. Take a deep awareness breath in. And on the exhale, just notice how you feel. Continue to be very still after your awareness breath. And just notice the little subtle changes that's happening. Notice the difference each time. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, now we're going to do a more traditional, I'm going to mix it up, a little traditional yoga, kind of a standing sun salutation. So we're going to bring our hands to heart center. We're going to inhale up. You can pause here for as long as you'd like. We're going to exhale, swan dive down, bend the knees very generously here. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. And then we're going to inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, back to heart center. Good, let's try that again. Inhales are up. Exhales down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, down. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, back to heart center. Now I want you to do this, but go at your own pace. Find a rhythm that works for you. Just flow. Inhales are always up. Exhales are always down. And go at a pace that works for you. And just feel your body as you do this. Connect your breath. Most important, connect your breath. Inhales are up. Exhales are down. And just go at a pace that works for you. Finish the cycle of breath that you're on. Bring your hands back to your side. Take a deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, notice how you feel. Notice the changes. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, Now we're going to move our feet a little bit more than hip width apart. Bending those knees again, and this time we're going to get the shoulders kind of warmed up here. So we're going to be moving the shoulders kind of like we're almost skiing here, and we're going to inhale, 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 and then one deep exhale. So it's in, X, in, X. On your next exhale, come back to standing. Take another deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, notice the changes. Notice how you feel. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, now we're going to bring those feet out once again, a little bit more than shoulder. And now we're going to get the whole body kind of moving back and forth. So again, this just feels so good. We're going to just keep the hands low and just move, breathe, and just get into a nice little circular motion with your hands here. And it's like a little dance, and it looks, if anybody who's watching or looking through your window, it looks so funny, but it just feels so good to just rhythmically move and just release the body naturally. Breathe here in through your nose, and then exhale through pursed lips very slowly, like you're letting the air out of a balloon. Good. Now slow this down and then go in the opposite direction. It's really important to have balance. So going in the opposite direction, making these almost figure eight with your hands and your shoulders, and just getting everything moving, loosening up the body naturally. Your hands and arms almost feel weightless. They're just moving. You're shifting your weight from one side to the other, and you're breathing at the same time. Good. Slow down your movements. Come back to your standing. And on the exhale, notice how good that feels. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to come down into our squat now. Now this squat, I urge you to just move how it feels good for you. So right now I'm just kind of warming up the heels, going back and forth. I'm not on my back heels yet, just kind of on the balls of my feet, and I'm just going back and forth, just finding a nice rhythm here. And then eventually I'll step the feet out a little bit wider and go back and forth. Again, just loosening up the lower back and the hips. This feels really good to just get some movement in. And then I'm going to place one hand in the front, and I'm going to come on feet and bring the hand here. And then I'm just going to switch back and forth and breathe as I'm doing this. So inhale, transition, exhale. Good. Now I'm going to place the hand a little further up, and I'm going to raise that hand up. Take 2 nice deep breaths here. And then I'm going to switch. And just keep going back and forth. I'm going to bring both hands in and come on to my heels now. Try to do a full squat. If that's not comfortable for you, then you can place your hands down in front and then just breathe. Just find the ease of the posture by breathing. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, release. Now bring those hands out, and now like you're driving a steering wheel of the car, just go back and forth. This feels really good, just to go at your own pace. Find a rhythm that works for you. One hand on top and then switch and rotate. Good. And then bring those hands down, lay on your backs, and bring those knees to touch, hands out, palms up. Take a deep awareness breath to start. And on the exhale, just take a moment to let the new sensations just settle into your body. Just observe them. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, bring your hands out now, palms up. Bring your knees into your chest. And we're going to start by just rocking back and forth. You don't have to go all the way down. Just warm up your lower back. Inhale. And then exhale through pursed lips. Just warming up your lower back. This feels so good to just lay. Hands are out of it. Just everything. Core is in control here. The knees and the legs are just going along for the ride. So your core really initiates the movement and then pauses the movement halfway and then brings it back. Good. Now with those knees, again, we're going to go into that nice figure 8. So just imagine your knees were drawing a figure 8 in the air. And nice deep loops around. And then connect with your breath. Good. Go in the opposite direction now. Finding the opposite loop. And then breathing. Good. Bringing those knees back down. Hands to your side. Take another deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, So notice how you feel. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, bring those hands back up, knees back up. So the hands are out, palms up. This time, the knees are going to fall to one side, and then your exhale going to kick that top leg straight. Keep the foot flex. Inhale, transition. Exhale, kick. And you're going at a nice pace that works for you. Just keep going back and forth. Just releasing the body very naturally here. Good. Bring those knees back to center. You can even have the knees come to touch. Take a deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, just notice the changes. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, bring those knees in one last time. This time, when we come down, we're going to kick that top leg right into our hands. And we're going to kind of cup our toes, or you can, with your index finger and your middle finger, just cup around your toe. And then we're just going to stay here for 2 breaths. Good. And then transition. Keep the hands where they are. And just bend your knee as much as you need to bring the toe to your hand, wherever your hand is. And then just breathe your 2 deep breaths. And then transition. Opposite foot. Bring it to your hand. Your hand doesn't move really. Your foot and leg will adjust. After 2 breaths, switch to the other side. On your next exhale, bring those knees to touch, hands out to the side. Take a deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, notice how good you feel. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, now move those knees out to about shoulder or hip length away. And we're going to bring those hands down. We're going to do some pelvic tilts. So you're going to tilt the pelvis forward, kind of making a nice arch in the back. And then exhale. Flatten the back so that The whole mat feels like it's being in contact. And then inhale, arch, exhale. And just go back and forth. Go at your own rhythm again. This is a nice one just to loosen up the lower back. Go at your own pace here. Find a rhythm that works for you. Now come back to that nice arch in the back and then lift your hips up. Maybe flatten the shoulders so they're nice and flat. Come up and breathe. Find your breath. After 2 breaths, lower back down nice and slow. Tailbone touches the mat and then back up for 2 more breaths. And just keep going back and forth. And then on your next exhale, bring those hips back down. Knees come to touch, hands out to the side. Take another deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, notice how you feel. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, bring your knees up, but bring them out this time. Keep your hands to start, palms up for counterbalance, and try to bring the toes to touch. Once the toes come to touch, flare those knees out as far as they'll go naturally without moving them. And then just rock side to side, knees out, toes coming to touch. And just rock. And then with your feet, go back to that nice figure 8. So it's almost like your toes are drawing a nice figure 8 in the air, going back and forth with that figure 8 motion. And then stopping and going in the opposite direction. Good, and then bringing your hands up, reaching on the outside of your feet, and then lay your head back down. So knees are out, feet are coming to touch. Arms are straight. Now we're just going to do a gentle rock back and forth, releasing the hips even more. Find the rhythm of your breath. Continue to breathe. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through pursed lips. Good. Now separate the feet apart and then rock back and forth, almost into a modified happy baby. You're not quite going all the way out, just the toes are just slightly separated and you're just rocking back and forth here. And then we're going to move and straighten out. So whatever side you rock on, just straighten out that leg. Exhale, good. Rock to the other side. Exhale, straighten that leg out. And just go to where it feels good to you. Rock back and forth. Your leg will not come to a straight leg. That's okay. Just bring it straight to wherever it feels good, whatever your range is, and just rhythmically go back and forth now. Good. Release the feet. Bring your knees back to touch. Feet come back down, hands out. Take a deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, just pause for a moment of stillness. Let everything sink in. Let all the benefits of your practice sink in. Just for a quick moment. Notice how you feel right now. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, bringing those knees back up. Cross your left knee over your right knee so that they're hugging each other. Reach up, grab the opposite ankles, and you can stay here and just rock back and forth. Keep both feet flexed. Or if it's comfortable for you, you can lay your head back down to the mat and go in to a nice rocking motion back and forth. Just find that rhythm, connect with your breath, and just release naturally. And then as I rock from side to side now, I'm going to kind of, the side that I'm rocking on, I'm slightly going to lift that leg straighter, and then opposite leg straight. So I'm just going back and forth, straightening out on the side that I'm rocking on, and just find a nice rhythm here, going back and forth. Good. On your next exhale, release the feet back down to the mat. Knees together. Take a deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, notice how you feel. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, lift those knees up. This time, right knee wraps around the left. Reach up, grab opposite ankles. Keep both feet flexed. And then wherever you're at, whether you want to stay here or lower the head back down to the mat, just go into a nice rocking motion, back and forth, and connect with your breath. Then begin to kick that leg straight, whatever side you rock on. Just bring that leg a little bit straighter and just go back and forth now. Good. Release the feet back down to the mat. Knees together. Hands out. Take another deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, notice how you feel. Good. Take one more deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, we're going to bring our knees into our chest. Just reach and just going to rock back and forth, up and down. And find a nice rhythm here. Just massaging out the lower back. Eventually we're going to come up and we're going to come on to our stomachs. Lower yourself down on your stomach and just start by lifting the hands up off the mat. Find your breath. Good. On your exhale, right cheek to the mat, hands to your side. Take a deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, notice how you feel. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, this time hands come up and feet come up off the mat. Breathe. Just find the nice rhythmic breath. Good. Exhale. Left cheek to the mat, hands to your side. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, notice how you feel. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, this time hands up, palms down, feet up like you're flying through the air. Bring those hands up nice and high and breathe. Find your breath. Then on the exhale, right cheek to your mat, hand to your side. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, good. Take another deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, bring your hands out now. Shoulder height. Lock in the top of the left foot. Use your right hand to push your right leg up and over, and then rest your left cheek down to the mat. And then breathe. Find your breath as you breathe into that left shoulder, releasing all that emotional tension that's been stored up. Just find the rhythm of your breath. Good. On your next exhale, bring that foot around. Keep your left cheek to the mat, hands to your side. Take a deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, notice the difference in the two sides of your body. Good. Take another deep breath in. On the exhale, sitting up on the opposite side now, right hand comes about shoulder height, top of the right foot locks into the mat. Use your left hand to lift your left leg up and over, and then allow the right cheek to rest on the mat. And find that nice rhythmic breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through pursed lips. Good. Release that leg back around. Keep your right cheek to your mat, hands to your side. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, notice the balance in the two sides of the body once again. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, now we're going to lift ourselves up to a child's pose. And this is a choose your own adventure sequence here. You're going to move left and right, up and down. This is a moving child's pose. You can have your knees apart, knees together. I just want you to move now and breathe. This is the intuitive part here where you're just moving the body freely, closing your eyes and just moving in however feels good to you. Keep the rhythm of your breath going. Inhale through your mouth, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth with pursed lips. And then eventually bringing those hips back down. And now we're going to go back into that figure eight with your hips. Nice, deep, circular motions on one side. And then just breathe and just find a rhythmic pace here that works for you. And then reverse your order, reverse that figure eight. Good. On your next exhale, bring the knees together. Arms to your side, lower your forehead down to the ground, and just find your breath. And then eventually bringing those hands up, come into your down dog. And again, this is choose your own adventure here. You can pedal the left and right heels down to the ground. You might bring your knees just to hovering above the mat. Just move freely here. Move and just discover what feels good to you. Moving back and forth, but just always breathing. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through pursed lips. Maybe you're extending one leg straight, one knee bent. And just explore. Just notice what feels good to you in this down dog. And then eventually coming down, placing one hand on top of the other. Place your forehead down on your hands. Take a deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, once again, just pause for a moment of stillness. Notice how you feel right now. Good. We're going to take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to bring our hands to the front of the mat. Walk your feet to the top of the mat and inhale, come all the way back up. Reach up as high as you can. And then exhale, lower the hands down. We're going to do a standing Shavasana, something a little bit different. We're going to take a deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, we're just going to place our hands down, palms up. We're going to close our eyes and we're just going to settle. Let everything settle. Just notice that nice, strong standing posture. And as we stand very still, I want you to bring your awareness to certain parts of your body. You're not going to move these parts, you're just going to bring your awareness to them as if they're being illuminated. Bring your awareness to your right thumb, right index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger. Bring your awareness to your right palm, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder. Bring your awareness to the entire right arm. Now take a deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, bring your awareness to your left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger. Bring your awareness to the palm of the left hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder. Bring your awareness to the entire left arm. Now take a deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, Just stand very still and allow all the benefits of your practice to sink in. As you stand, on your inhale, I want you to feel your right hand. Exhale, feel your left. Inhale, feel your right. Exhale, feel your left. And just go back and forth, bringing your awareness to the inner body that you feel in your hands, connecting it with your inhales and your exhales. Good. Take another deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, notice how you feel right now. Good. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, start to bring some movement back into the body. First, by wiggling your fingers and your toes. And then moving your wrists and your ankles. And then reaching up like you're getting up first thing in the morning, stretching left and then right on your own time. And then bringing those hands back down, bring them into your heart center. Warm them in a sense of gratitude. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Bring your hands down. Take one last deep awareness breath. On the exhale, I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you.